Hi, my name is ZaKaiRan, and welcome to another one of my outrageously amazing master keys of creation about how to be the unlimited master of creation that you truly are to easily create and attract the joy, well-being, abundance, and freedom that you desire. Literally make all your dreams come true, and you'll find tons more self-empowering videos, podcasts, articles, books, products, and support and guidance at ZaKaiRan.com to help you become that awesome master that you truly are. And on my YouTube channel and podcast channel, The Master Keys of Creation. So here we go, 6 master keys of wealth and abundance. How to create wealth and an abundance of joyful things in your life. So number 1, find joyful things in your life that you already have and that already exist all around you that are easy, I emphasize easy, to like, love, and appreciate. Think about, focus upon, and edify anything in your life that is thriving and working well and is already abundant. Focus on anything and anyone that is easy to like, love, and appreciate, such as nature, animals, your pets, your beautiful children, your gorgeous lover, your fun friends, your beautiful house, your car, fun movies, fun things to do and see, your favorite music, your favorite bands, beautiful birds, beautiful bed, your nice clothes, your good health, your good fitness, the beautiful sky, the beautiful stars, beautiful moon, ocean, mountains, trees, rivers, the things that you're able to do, going hiking and walking and bike riding and camping and sailing and skiing and scuba diving and dancing and music and dancing. I already said dancing and having fun, etc. Notice I didn't even go down the financial road yet. That's because anytime you are happy and thinking about or focused upon anything joyful, you are in a state of abundance, including an abundance of wealth, because joy and abundance are the same vibration, because wealth and abundance brings you joy. So, your number 1, top of the heap, way to generate wealth and abundance is appreciate the abundance of wonderful things already in your life. Number 2, appreciate the unconditional abundance of support that you have from your own source, because your source 100% supports every single one of your desires without any judgment whatsoever, and is 24/7, 365, guiding you on the path of least resistance, which is the path of most allowance, towards the manifestation of those desires. Number 3, edify other people's wealth and success, and learn to appreciate other people's success and wealth, and what they did to achieve that success and wealth, especially how they allowed success and wealth to come to them without resistance. Let go of all your envy and judgment of rich people and successful people as if they're doing something wrong, and get your nose out of their business. That envy is destroying your own wealth and success and even your own health by cutting yourself off from the flow of infinite abundance and well-being. And, of course, joy. Let go of all bogus beliefs that there is something wrong with being wealthy, or that there is some sort of limited supply of wealth. There is absolutely nothing wrong with being rich in any way. And Source does not judge anyone's wealth or anyone's desires to be rich and successful, so you shouldn't either. I don't care how quote-unquote filthy rich someone is or what they are doing with their money. Regardless, edify their success. Be proud of their success. And get your nose out of their business. And mind your own bloody business. Even if someone is a multi-septimatrillionaire and hoarding every cent of that money and not sharing it with anyone, that's none of your bloody business, because There's no such thing as a limited supply of wealth that needs to be communistically shared amongst the people. We all know communism didn't work, and that's because it's based on a false premise in the belief that there is a limited supply of wealth, which absolutely is not true. The entire universe expands to match your desires. So, even if every single person on planet Earth somehow became poor, you could still be a multi-trillionaire if you allowed the flow of infinite abundance rather than block it with your envy and judgment, which is what every poor, struggling person on Earth is doing, or at least the unhappy poor, because they have a love-hate relationship with money and success. They want money and wealth, but then they judge and envy other people who have money and wealth, which blocks money and wealth from flowing to them. It blocks the flow of abundance. And when you can become a person who respects and honors and appreciates and edifies the success and wealth of others, then wealth is on its way to you too. That's just how the law of attraction works. Number 4, become an allower of abundance. The river of infinite abundance is always flowing non-stop to everyone and everything. The question is, are you allowing this flow, or are you unknowingly fighting against this flow with your erroneous beliefs in lack and limitation and your doubts, envy, and judgments? Because any beliefs you have that there is something wrong or evil or non-spiritual or sinful about money and wealth is blocking not only the flow of riches coming to you, but it is also blocking the flow of joy and an abundance of all things that bring you joy from coming to you. That includes your health, that includes your relationships, everything. Your erroneous beliefs that there is a limited supply of wealth or opportunities or resources of any kind, and your doubts in your own abilities to generate wealth or to be happy or to have abundantly joyful relationships, or beliefs that you have any limitations of anything that you desire, such as freedom, travel, health, fitness, love, companionship, success, etc., is blocking the unlimited flow of abundance coming to you. And anytime you are resistant and fighting against supposedly more powerful and allegedly greedy, corrupt forces of government or corporations, etc., and you believe that these people have the power to assert their will upon others against their will and assert their evil will upon you against your will, and anytime you believe anyone can take anything away from you or keep you from getting what you want, well, you are blocking the infinite flow of abundance from coming to you. So instead, become an allower of what you want, not a fighter against what you don't want or a fighter for what you do want. Which leads us to number 5. Focus on what you want, not what you don't want. Humans erroneously believe in the lie of assertion and victimhood by believing that bad things and bad people can assert their evil will upon them without their consent. But there is no such thing as assertion. There is only attraction. And ignorance of this universal law that, of course, gets everybody in trouble. So, yes, bad people do bad things, and often to you, and you may not have wanted to be lied to or stolen from, etc., or cheated upon, etc., or disrespected, etc. But nonetheless, you attracted that situation, every single situation, based on how you have been previously thinking, and of course, thinking about things that you don't want and don't like. And based on this master key, those thoughts were primarily focused upon unwanted things rather than wanted things. If you are focused upon wanted things, then you are in a master key number 4, allowing state. You're not fighting against anything. You're instead just letting the flow of abundance take you gently down the stream, because life is but a dream. But if you're focused on unwanted things, such as people taking your money, your lover leaving you and joining the circus, your dog getting run over by the garbage truck, your mole turning out to be melanoma, global warming, melting ice caps and drowning you, etc., etc., well, you're fighting against the unlimited, joyful, abundant, fun stream of abundance. And because you're in a fight mode, instead of gently flowing down the stream, the gushing, abundant, flowing river of abundance is going to beat you up, because you're clinging to the rocks and kicking and screaming and fighting against the river. And this river analogy is quite apt. I'm a whitewater rafter, and the main thing with rafting a river is keeping your nose, the nose of your boat, flowing with the current and not getting your boat turned sideways to the current, and especially getting your side jammed against a rock, because when that happens, the river is going to flip your boat and everyone is going swimming, because that bad move created massive resistance, and the river is always going to win any competition of resistance. So in that case, the river of abundance is always going to win in a competition of resistance, because the river of abundance is constantly flowing and will always flow, and there's no stopping it. The river of abundance is that exact same way. It's going to flow, and nothing in the universe, no resistance, no doubts, no confusion, no judgment that you have is going to stop that flow of abundance. And you can either keep the nose of your boat flowing with the current so that you're safe and having a good time, or if you say, well, fuck you, well, I hate you scumbags, how dare you, I can't believe this happened to me, you bastards, I'm such a big victim, you thieves, poor me, victim, well, you just turned your boat towards the current, and now you're flowing sideways, or you're flowing backwards, and you're trying to desperately row your boat to try to get back forward, but you're trying to row upstream, or you're trying to row sideways, and when you do that, you're going to end up on the rocks, and you're going to go swimming. The river of abundance is going to flip your resistant boat, and you're going in. And maybe someone will save you if you cry victim enough, or maybe you'll drown if you keep up your recalcitrant, poor me, fight attitude. But if you're smart, you'll just finally surrender and allow and let go and let the river dump you out downstream, where there's no big boulders and it's nice and smooth, and now you can drag your bedraggled, beat-up body to shore to safety. Maybe, just maybe, you will have learned your lesson after getting dunked in the river a few times, to just, instead of fighting the stream of abundance, instead of fighting against the flow and being a big-ass rock in the middle of the flow of abundance, you just flow gently down the stream with a joyful attitude of joyful allowance and joyful abundance and fun, and rather than fighting the stream like some sort of misguided superhero that's got to fight against all the evil foes. And number 6, understand that your purpose in life is to have fun. The purpose of life is joy. It is not prove your worthiness to a judgmental God that doesn't actually exist. It's not prove your worthiness by how hard you have struggled. It is not prove your worthiness by how successful or how talented or how rich or how many toys you've got. It does not prove how loyal and pious and pure and spiritual you are so that you can get into heaven. The purpose of life is only one thing: joyful creation. Because your pure essence as source is the absolute epitome of joy. The only reason you want anything is for the joy of it, because you are the absolute essence of joy. Even the desire to be enlightened or spiritually pure is because we believe that will feel good to experience that. We're not here to become enlightened or to achieve some sort of degree of spiritual awareness as if we are somehow faulty or sinful or unevolved or limited because we're physical. Because who we truly are as source is already 100% enlightened and purely spiritual. We are all infinite, immortal creators here on earth with the joyful experience of contrast and the joyful desires that contrast of unwanted things inspires within us to create. We are here for the joyful experience of creation. No other reason. There's nothing and no one to save, and nothing to prove, and nothing to accomplish. That does not mean that we don't or won't have desires to accomplish things. It means we don't have to accomplish anything to prove our worthiness to God or other humans or anything or anyone. None of us came to planet Earth to prove anything to anyone. We only came here for the joy of creation. So the purpose of life is joy. And the basis of life is freedom, which means we are all immortal, all-powerful, infinite gods and goddesses here in human bodies. And we have the complete unconditional freedom to create anything we desire without any sort of judgment whatsoever. And instead, we have the complete unconditional support of our own source selves and the entire universe of creation helping us to create absolutely anything we desire. If you want to create a new planet, well, the universe 100% has your back and never says, no freaking way, dude. You can't do that. No. It says, cool, let's do it. If you want to be a Septima trillionaire, the universe does not say, oh, sorry, you're not worthy. Or, oh, don't you know there's a limited supply of wealth and you'll be taking away from other poor people if you become a trillionaire? No. Your source does not believe in limitation. Your source knows that the universe expands to match your desires. So it says, let's do it. Or if you want to be a rock star, famous actor, whatever, your source in the universe does not say, don't give up your day job. Or, who told you could sing? Or, your chances of success are pretty slim, don't you think? No. Your source and the entire universe of creation says, yeah, fuck yeah, let's do it. Your wish is your command. And because the purpose of life is joy and the basis of life is freedom, the result of that perfect marriage, that beautiful romance, is eternal expansion, which means you will grow and evolve and expand for eternity, forever and ever and ever and ever and ever and ever and ever. And the universe of creation and this planet and all life will grow and evolve and expand for eternity. So this fascination that humanity has with some sort of apocalypse or day of reckoning, where we are all judged, and humanity's bogus fascination with a supposed Armageddon and complete environmental collapse, and then the planet will be ruled by zombie cannibals. Makes great movies, especially the zombie movies, one of my favorites. But of course, it's all a complete pile of dino dung. There is no such thing as limitation of any kind, and no such thing as judgment, and no such thing as a judging God. And there is no such thing as de-evolution. There is only eternal evolution, expansion, and non-stop eternal improvement. There's no such thing as going back. It's only forward, 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 which means death is a complete illusion. Judgment and condemnation is a complete lie. And your only purpose and mission and desire in life is joy and fun and abundance and excitement and ecstasy and bliss and fun and more fun and more fun and more fun and more adventure and more excitement and more abundance and more riches and more fun toys and more fun games and more fun sex for eternity, forever and ever and ever and ever and ever and ever. More fun, more fun, more fun, and more fun. So there you go. So I hope you enjoyed my vodcast, 6 Master Keys of Wealth and Abundance, how to create wealth and an abundance of joyful things in your life. And it helps you create the fun and the joy and the wealth and the riches and the adventures and the amazing relationships and everything that you absolutely desire on planet Earth in an easy and fun way. And if you did enjoy this and got something from it, and I know you did because it is freaking amazing, please share it with your friends. Bless them with these amazing teachings. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel and my podcast channel, The Master Keys of Creation. Come visit me at ZaKaiRan.com for tons more self-empowering, quantumly supportive goodies to empower you to easily create the happiness, health, wealth, abundance, and freedom that you desire. My name is ZaKaiRan, and I help success and joy-minded people create the happy, abundant lifestyle you love. Thanks again for watching my video, listening to this podcast, and I wish you immense joy and abundance on your magnificent journey of divine creation. And, of course, remember to make life a holiday. Woo!